guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Christina and my husband's name is Yadel. We do all types of remodeling and just mobile home living on a budget. We're just budgeters around here. But right here I'm rinsing out some ginger shampoo because I really love this for my hair, for my skin, for everything. And if you can find the plant, or just if you just have the plant, you're very lucky. I want to start growing some on my property, but I have to wait a little bit because I don't actually have anybody around me that's selling it at the moment. But one of my friends, she actually had these plants come up, so I just took some from her. So I'm very grateful for them. And I'm also going to get into making some lunch. So I wanted to show y'all I do cook other than breakfast, because a lot of you guys were like, do you only make breakfast, Miss Ma'am? I'm like, I do cook. I cook rice and beans. My husband is Cuban, so everything is just rice and beans around here, y'all, and some meat. Like, it don't get no better than that, I guess. So right here I'm just putting it into my pressure cooker. Well, it's not a pressure cooker, it's an Instant Pot, but it does have to pressure cook, so I'm putting that on pressure cook for an hour. But while we wait for that to cook, we were just sitting outside and he was going to put this barn door together. You guys always want links to what we are using in our videos, so I will leave the link to this down below. These barn doors are so gorgeous, and you can paint them or stain them any color that you want. They are from Winsoon Hardware. So like I said, I will leave the links down below. It was so easy to put together and just so bomb, you guys, to just it was beautiful when he actually got it in the house. We haven't painted it or anything, so those will be the next couple of videos coming up. So you're not going to see it painted in this video because I don't want the videos to be so long and you guys get tired or bored. But yeah, it was so easy to put together. Addie's just bothering Adele, but it was so easy to put together, and I loved how they came out. It was just so beautiful. You could do it different ways and different styles, so it was definitely the best barn door we've used. So we have another one, and we're thinking about putting that one in our closet, and we put this one in the laundry. So the laundry room remodel is definitely coming very soon in these upcoming videos. We just took a week off, and right now Yadel, like I said, is in Cuba, so we just have a lot going on, but I am still working here and doing what I have to do here. So he is just going to put this together, and then I'm going to come in and out of the video. Like I said, it was very easy to put together. He did it in probably under than 30 minutes, and he also had to cut the door, so that is a great option if it doesn't fit and you guys have to cut it, because mobile homes are a little bit shorter than regular homes. So it was definitely the best option we went with these barn doors to go with that company. So I will leave all the links down below for you guys in the description box, just so that way you guys can see it. I will leave it all down below because I totally recommend these doors. And then I will get also back to cooking and doing all that good stuff, so that way you guys can see what we made. Well, what I made, because a lot of you guys are like, girl, do you only cook breakfast? No, I do not only cook breakfast. So you're going to see me actually cooking in these couple of clips. So now going into putting the actual door up, this is the laundry room, you guys, and I don't even want to show you that room because it is awful. Like when we go to do the remodel, you guys are going to be like, oh my god, that is so different than what the house looks like. But we wanted to put this door up because we wanted to block out, like if people come over, we just wanted to block out the ugliness of the laundry room. And the other parts of the house look so nice, so we just was like, we're gonna block that out, nobody's gonna see that. And yes, so we're going to install this door. Well, not we, Yadel is going to install the door, and then I am going to sit here and help him. But he's just going to take measurements really quick because we had to put new drywall up and new 2x4s and things like that. So all of that had to be prepped and ready to go before he can even install that door. But he did have to cut that door, like I said, because it was a little bit taller than what we thought. It was 84 and our house is like 80, I think it is, or something like that. So he did have to cut the bottom of the door just to make it look a little bit better. But all in all, everything came out great, and I'm very excited that it came out really, really nice. I love it so much. I love how the door came out. It's so beautiful. And yeah, so I'm gonna let him do what he does and show you guys in the video like kind of what he's doing, and then I will come back in a little bit. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask if he's going to throw texture and stuff. He will be throwing texture. We still have a lot of spots that the house does need texture, and we're trying to get it done little by little. Like I said, Yadel does work. So when he does go to work, or right now, like I said, he is in Cuba, so he's just got a lot going on right now. But when he isn't, that will be the time and place when he will throw texture, or when he takes out the texture stuff again, which probably will be for the laundry room remodel, because yeah, yeah, so it's just a lot to take it out, put it back in, take it out, put it back in. So when we go to do texture in the laundry, because you guys know I love texture. If you guys don't know, a lot of you guys may not know, I love texture. I love a good knockdown textured wall with orange peel ceilings. Like I love that nice, I don't know, it just looks more sleek and nicer. And yeah, so right here he's just installing it, and we did put the spacers in because we wanted it a little bit farther out from the door. It comes with spacers as well, and just a bunch of other stuff like that. You can do it to way that you want, so definitely love that and recommend it. All right, you guys, so now that he hung that door, we're gonna get into making him some lunch, because Yadel likes to eat at a certain time every day, and if he don't got his food, girl, he get cranky. It is a mess around here. But I'm just going to throw some sofrito and some sazon, some adobo, and some of that sazon. It's like an all-purpose seasoning. I do make my own sofrito. If you want to see that, I will definitely do that for you guys. And I throw a little bit of sugar in there. So these are black beans, and these aren't canned beans. These are beans in a bag. So you can either let it sit overnight, or you can put it in the pressure cooker. Now, I got sent these knives, and y'all, they are so beautiful, like so nice, and they cut super good. And I will leave the link to these down below as well, because they are just so bomb, like so bomb, and it's so worth it. They're easy to sharpen. I haven't had to sharpen them a lot, so I totally recommend these. Definitely, if you're a cooker, if you like to cook or chop up meat or just vegetables or just anything, this is a bread knife. I love this set. So I will leave the links down below for you guys in the description box. And I'm also going to make some pork chops. And these aren't, they're like pork chops. They're like steak chops. They're pork, but it's cut a little bit bigger. And then I'm just going to season those pork chops and do all that good stuff. I'm also going to be putting sazon in there, and some adobo, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. And what else? I'm going to be making some white rice with this. That is what Yadel loves. And putting a little packet of sazon. I like the coconut avocado oil from Levo, so I use that as well. This is just me washing my rice. I just put 2 cups of rice in my pot. I've had this rice cooker Instant Pot for like 6 years, you guys. Literally. And I love it so much. I will not get rid of it. I don't care how stained it is at the bottom, how burnt it is at the bottom. It's just my pot, and I will not get rid of it. Like, that is just my favorite pot. So I'm going to put 2 cups of rice with 2 and less than a half a cup of water, and put some oil with some salt in there, and mix it all up and put it in my Instant Pot, and let the Instant Pot do what it does. And this is how the food came out. So the beans came out just like that. They're sweet, but they're salty. You can eat it either way. I like to do my rice on the side and my beans on the side, because I really don't like beans like that. All right, you guys, don't mind the mess in the back, but I wanted to show y'all really quick because Yadel was wanting me to make some rice pudding as well. So I'm just gonna put my stove on high, and I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put 7 cups or 6 cups of water, and I'm just gonna make some rice pudding. He just wanted something sweet, and this is just a Dutch oven. You can use whatever pot you want, but This is just the one that I like to use. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 8 cups because Yadel likes it a little bit creamier. I'm just using a 2-cup measuring cup, just so you guys know. And I'm gonna throw some anise in here. I'm just going to make the spice about 2 cinnamon sticks as well, and some cloves. I'm going to do a little bit over a tablespoon of cloves, and cinnamon, and some nutmeg. And this is just a spice for your rice pudding. It's rice pudding, you guys. It's arroz con dulce. But I do it really, I'm going to do a little bit of vanilla as well. You could do this. And I'm actually doing half a tablespoon of everything. I'm probably all over the place. But all I put in here was nutmeg, anise, cinnamon, cloves, and that's about it. It smells so good. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look, and it looks a little bit dark right now, but remember, we're gonna mix it with a whole bunch of other stuff. And in there, all I put was some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some cinnamon sticks, ground cloves, and anise. And this is gonna be like your tea for your rice. So you're gonna cook your rice in this, and then we're gonna add all of the other stuff, which I will mention going throughout the video. So you're gonna do a can of leche de coco, evaporated milk, condensed milk, and coconut cream. So you can do it as sweet or as mild as you like, but Yadel likes it really sweet. I'm gonna get my 4 cups of rice. I'm going to clean my rice, and you can let your rice sit like I mentioned, but I will not be doing that because Yadel just mentioned that he wanted it now. He will eat this for like breakfast and put cinnamon on top, or fruits, or bananas, or just whatever. So I just got my rice here. I'm gonna cook it. I wanted to mention to you guys that long grain rice is a whole lot better than medium grain when you're doing this recipe. So I just have 4 cups of long grain rice in here. I'm just going to wash this really quick, and then I'm gonna set it aside till this is done boiling, and then I put the rest of my liquid ingredients in here with my rice and just let the rice cook. Guys, I turned off my vent really quick, but I'm going to turn it back on once I finish this step. I'm just going to strain out whatever's in here, as you can tell, just like all the cinnamon sticks that was in here after 15 minutes has passed. Okay, you guys, so on low heat, I put it on like 4. I'm just going to spill in my evaporated milk, my leche de coco, and my condensed milk. Now this is what's going to make it really sweet, including the brown sugar and everything else. Yadel doesn't like it with the raisins, so I am not putting anything in there. I'm just going to go in with 1.5 cups of brown sugar and 1.5 cups of regular white sugar. One thing you don't want to forget is your salt, so I'm just going to add in a little pinch of salt, and I'm only doing this just to balance out all the sugars. You want to make sure you do balance that out a little bit. Now I'm just going to dump in my white rice. And you want to stir this very often, just so that way the rice doesn't stick to the bottom. So I'm just going to stir that in. Be a tablespoon of butter. Also to this, I'm just gonna add 1 cinnamon stick just so it can have that nice flavor to it. But that is optional if you guys don't want to. I did tweak this a little bit because I do it to where Yadel likes it. So if you guys like it a certain way, you definitely can do it that way. If you like yours a little bit thicker, it just depends on how you like your rice pudding. Now, this isn't like your Puerto Rican rice pudding because I didn't let the rice sit and I didn't add in like most of the things that they add in, like ginger and things like that, but it is just regular rice pudding.